another video, and in this one we're turning out Let's Build a Futuristic Temple in Minecraft. This is episode number 2, and we are live, and there it is. My volume is way too loud, that's cool. Half the time I just don't know what my phone volume is at until I start accidentally playing a video that has really loud sound, and I'm like, oopsies. Why did it say I had 2 pings when I only had 1? That's kind of sus, Discord. Light go flicker again. Hold on, let me just do some things. Oh no, not me 6, please no. So I'm looking at this now. And I'm trying to decide if this is too much. I can always shorten it a block. I don't know. My only issue is that with how big I have it, it makes the rest of it look small. Like, it makes this segment look small. And I don't like that. See, this is why sometimes it's good to just take a couple days break from a project if you think it looks either good or looks bad. And you come back and be like, okay, my opinion was wrong. But also, this corner looks stupid. I think this looks better, but it makes everything else look smaller. Hello, Crispy Gamer. Dang, long time no see. I might just go with this and then see how it looks with both sides. I think the lopsidedness might also be getting to my head. I'm not really sure, but we'll figure it out, I guess, or hopefully. Now, I could also make it 3 instead of 4. Ah, well, that's 7. Okay, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess not never mind, just that changes things a little bit, because I didn't think that was that much. I don't know. It's been, like, at least 3 days. Hopefully everyone's having a good day or night. I am for the most part. I definitely need it further than that, considering, yeah. I could go all the way to the center, but that's more work. So I'm just gonna not. I'm just go this far and hope that it's far enough. I don't actually think it will be, but it's fine. Go promote this in Brick server. Ayo, have fun with that. I have not touched that server unless I've been pinged in it. Like, at all. But it's kind of funny. Because I'll get pinged whenever something's happening, and I'm just like, excuse me? Why was I pinged? Wait, actually I can figure out if it's far enough. Nope. Told you. Yeah, that should be far enough. Hopefully. I don't know, I didn't actually... Yeah, it is. I didn't actually, like, look at the thing that I should have. I just looked at the middle stripe that was blue and was like, yeah, that seems like it's close enough to that. But I didn't pay attention to the corner, which is the thing that is useful information to know. Foot temple. That's what we're going with. If your temple is made out of feet, is it a problem? I should make like a catacomb. That would be really, really, really attentive. But I think that's the right word. But it would be cool. It'd be very, very like that'd be a really hard thing to do because of the detail. Attention to detail. Maybe attentive wasn't the right word. I don't know. I don't grammar that much. I just know words and hope that they fit in the sentences because they sound sort of correct. I've been a Brick server. Used to be active with a great community of dummies running and all since something bad stuff. It was... This kind of is what happened with Spirit server and Savannah server for me too. It just got so active to the point to where I couldn't keep up. Like, you know, if I was gone for like an hour or something, it'd just have blown up, and I was like, I don't have the patience to like look through this every single day, so I'm just gonna become entirely inactive and disappear and see if anybody notices. And I mean, I'd say it got noticed, but I didn't leave Brick server unlike Spirit server. I guess that's just a Spirit server thing, because I didn't actually leave Savannah's either. I'm still in both of them. I'll extend it a little bit more just so I have some space. Now, as I anticipated happening, since it's been like 3 days too long, I don't remember how I did the corner on the other side. I know. As expected. Literally, though, I've only been active in my server recently. That's like the only Discord spot I'm active now. Because I just don't have the care to be active anywhere else. I mean, I do kind of check a couple other chats and respond to DMs and stuff, obviously. But when it comes down to actually, like, being active, I'm not. Is it just ones? Okay, it is ones. Wait, hold on. Okay, so it is... Is that how it was on this one? Yes, my god, it looked like ones for a second. Because proportions work that way. Looks right. I'll just have to come back through and change the bottom. To make sure that the smooth course isn't visible. Pac-Man. Right. Is that like every staff now in Brick undergoing it? Or just too much for them? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really talk to Brick about that specifically. I don't talk to Brick much at all, I'm gonna be honest here. I think it's just with Brick specifically, don't tell them I said this because I probably shouldn't, because I'm probably getting removed anyways, but they have a little group that they're active in, so they just they aren't active anywhere else. Like, all of them. I'm not gonna name any other names, but I'm just gonna hope none of them see that. This would be the time when one of them would join. But, yeah, I'm probably not supposed to talk about that. I don't think they like that particularly being talked about. But, too bad. I don't care. You know what? You can sue me. I think that's actually better. I think the flattened ends look really weird. Hello, Lefty. But, yeah. And I mean, I like the group. I just feel, like, out of it. That's the thing that's nice about this, like, this chat. Lefty, for example, since he just joined. Crazy Gamga. Crazy was here earlier. And still might be. All of them, like, I don't know, I feel more comfortable than I do in that group. I just don't feel like, even though they all respect me and, like, are chill with me, I don't know, I just don't feel, like, fully in it. Probably because I only appear once every month. Every staff member is a group chat without me. Pretty much. Yes, crazy Gamga. I gotta say it like that, too. It doesn't have the same effect if I don't. Okay, so it's 4, and then in diagonal. Wait. It's 4 and then 5. Okay, that's easy enough to remember, I guess. How tall is this? Is this 3 up? Should be. Yeah. Oh, no, yeah, you could definitely say that, Lefty. I think that's, in fact, an understatement. Again, don't tell him I said this, but he's gotten, like, very peculiar. He used to be, a lot more, I don't want to say chill, because I guess it wasn't chill, but he was a lot different. He wasn't as weird. I'm gonna say time passes, right? That looks off. Probably because it doesn't have the light gray. That would do it. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to be open about that group. I don't know why. I just want to, like, I want to test my luck, you know? Hey, living life on the edge. It's not fun if you don't. Yeah, I did. Humor levels are just different, what can I say? It also, like, with that specifically, and if he sees this, I don't care. It's situational awareness. If you're, like, for example, I'm gonna use XD as an example here. If XD makes a sex joke to me, I wouldn't care. But if he makes it to, say, some random member on my server, that would get a little weird. Just like as a general example. Not to say, I mean, actually, not to say he does, but, just like as an example, because he's the, one that I think is like, yeah, whatever, if I example him. Building. It's a sorry, I didn't answer that question. Futuristic temple. I don't know where I'm going with this either. I'm just trying things. Yeah, I think that'll actually work better. I think that will. I gotta incorporate some dark gray into this, though, because the amount of light gray, blue, and white is too much. And it needs more of a contrasting color, which is what gray will do, hopefully. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But, yeah, sorry I didn't originally answer that. Looks cool, thank you, thank you. Backside doesn't, but it's fine. We'll get there. I think the thing is I'll take this in a certain way, because if I like the way something works, I'll either wait to do it or do it right in the moment. Because if I'll wait to do it if I already know what it'll be on the back, or I might, it just depends on what I'm doing, basically. Is that what I did? Is that where I stopped? I think I went in another one, right? Looks like it. Yeah, there I stopped. But, like, if I'm like, oh yeah, this looks great, then I might wait to do it only so I can try to move on to something else, or I might do it then because I don't want to move on to something else. The way I build it makes sense. But also, like, it's a mentality thing. And I'm... From the amount of, friend moment. From the amount of, progress I've been making on Little Nightmares 2 and the amount of things I've had to go through, it is definitely a mental game. You have to, at least from what I've kind of figured out, it's that you have to kind of be ready to make what you're making. You can't just, like, make it and be like, yeah, that's fine. Some people can, but I think for me, with the level that I want to build at, my mindset has to be right. Like, sometimes, and that's, I think, why I go through those long breaks sometimes. I need this extended or something happening here. I guess I'll just build it in the air or whatever. But, like, and I'm using Little Nightmares 2 because that's, I think, the biggest example of a project that is a lot of switching of scenery. Like, if I'm building say a townhouse or whatever, and then I move on to the forest, it's just, like, it's weird. I have to be kind of prepared to make a change like that. And that is one of the hardest things about that project. It's not actually building it, it's not proportioning it, it's not anything. It's actually, making the... It's having the correct state of mind to make what I need to make at that moment. And I think that is what the breaks are for. Serious? Dude, it's good luck, Lefty. It'll be... wait, I don't know, did you tell me what it was exactly on? Like, what your, why you need it? If you did, I completely forgot. Because brain cells. You be an engineer? I could be an engineer, that's true. Feet. Oh yeah, feet. That's up there on the list of uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. Not to concern you. Not that I've had a foot surgery. My tippy toes. Oh yeah, right, you did tell me that. Okay. Yeah, that's a weird one, certainly. To, like, need surgery for, something like that. But, yeah. I'd say knees, hips, shoulders, those are probably, like, the top 3. Wrists is up there. Really anything, come to think of it. Except for, like, ribcage would be extremely uncomfortable, I'm sure. I guess yeah, everything is bad. Maybe, like, elbow wouldn't be that bad. I don't know, I haven't had elbow surgery before, believe it or not. I know, my elbows are in terrible shape and I'm just kidding. So, yeah, I think that works. It's giving me the vibe at the top, and I think I'm gonna go through with this. That how all of this is gonna connect into the circle. I might remove this, light gray just to kind of have it do that. And it's kind of gonna create like almost like a center thing, and it's like charging this. That's what I'm getting from the blue, and I don't know why. I'm getting like a charging vibe. But it's cool, I like it. I like that look. Obviously, I still gotta deal with this little strip, and I don't know what I want to do with it yet, and that's gonna be for later still. Oh yeah, speak of the devil. Oh my god, crazy. Oh, I hate that joke so much, but it's funny. Ah, okay, that's good. Thanks for that. Hello, Super Rabbit VR. How was that experience, Jam? How was it? I guess on the topic of that. And also, welcome to the stream. Your ankle bone isn't in the right spot? That can't be good. That, like, that's on the list of things that isn't good. Now, I ain't no doctor, but, like, that didn't sound great. Actually, wait, okay, yeah, this does line up, never mind. It's gonna, like, oh, but that's gonna evaporate the circle. Was interesting. So, surgeon had a foot fetish. Fear for your life at that point, Lefty, if you have that sort of an issue. I don't remember once. That's how much drugs they gave me. That's good. Yeah, my mom just had a neat replacement. And it's a fun experience. Not really. Wouldn't recommend, even though I'm not the one getting it. But I'm trying to think. I haven't. Not that I can remember. I've had like mouth surgeries. I had a bunch of teeth pulled at once. I think it was 4, and I had another one pulled recently, and that experience was really, really uncomfortable. Um, I guess before I actually say anything about it, is there anyone here that doesn't want me to like say something brief about it? It's not actually about it. It's just like it's about the experience, not really the description of the tooth being pulled, unless you want that, because that's a really weird feeling too. Rip. See you later, Lefty. Someone at school doesn't really feel like an answer to something to say. And then say, I diagnose you with the unwell. But I'm just gonna say like a quick thing. They gave me laughing gas, and it's the weirdest thing ever. I think for me, my brain was like, nah, frick that. And it just made me feel woozy. It didn't do what laughing gas is supposed to do. It just made me extremely woozy. And I was like, this can't be normal. And I was like, whatever, you know what, I'm gonna pretend like it is for now and move on with my life. And it was fine, I didn't, like, pass out or anything. But it didn't feel normal. It just, like... If you ever had laughing gas, which I don't exactly know what the proper experience is, but apparently it's supposed to be like, hey, you're kind of like floating on a cloud, or like you feel silly. I didn't feel that, I just felt like I was, like... I felt, I guess, relaxed in a weird way. I don't know how to describe it. But, also half my face was numb for the rest of the day, which was really uncomfortable. So that was, interesting. I'm sick right now, I'm laying on the couch. I diagnose you with the unwell. Yeah, that sucks, though. I hate that. Being sick. Don't be sick next time. Just don't. Easy. What'd I do on this side? I think I did this side. Yeah, I did do this side. Okay, I did do it. Ooh, I forgot I made it go all the way to the ground like that. Okay, that's interesting. That looks sick, actually. I like that. That's cool. Let's go. I'm diagnosed with the unwell. It's like, what they diagnosed you with? The unwell. Ah, yes, the normal. Is it 3? No, that can't be right. No, wait, no, it's not, because I gotta bring this out another row before I even do that. Oh, yeah, so it's 1. That makes more sense. Tell me the symptom. Uh-oh. That, like... Of course. Not that I'm a doctor, but that could be a lot of things. That could be cold, it could be flu, it could be COVID, it could be so many things. COVID symptoms are like they basically just take every symptom that you could get from being sick, throw it in a jar, mix it up, and just pull. Just pull out random ones and like, yep. Okay, this is what you're getting. It just doesn't make sense. It's like, ayo, can I at least know what it is? Yeah, I'd recommend testing if you really care that much. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like... And I don't mean to say this in like a negative way, but I've hit a point where I'm just tired of hearing about COVID. Like I said, it is in a negative way, but I don't mean to like say that like, COVID doesn't exist anymore. It's just like, every time you're sick, it's like, have you tested for COVID? And it's like, bruh, I can tell you for a fact I don't have COVID right now. It's like, oh, well, there's like 30 different symptoms you could have. It's like, yeah, I know, but none of this is COVID-like. For me, I feel like I can tell if it's like something to be concerned about. The one time I had COVID, though, I didn't even think about it. It was like, great, I'm sick. But it felt COVID-y. But I don't know, it's just like, bro, shut up. Look, if it's COVID, Yeah, I'll quarantine, whatever. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna do that, but if it's like, if it's COVID, what are you gonna do? You just have that information now. It's not gonna really change how I approach how I feel. If I'm sick, I'm sick. It's like, you're not gonna do anything about that. You can't give me medicine. I guess it helps not knowing, like, I guess it helps being like, oh, well, then it can't be strep or whatever, because it's COVID. It's just, that's the only thing I think it's useful for. But it's still, in general, just like, do I have to test for COVID every time I'm sick, really? When you say you don't believe in COVID, you get COVID the other day. That's true. In school, yeah, I mean, that is true. But for me, I don't, I don't, I don't know, I'm not gonna say that. But it's just like, I mean, what are you gonna do? By the time you show symptoms, you probably would have already gotten everybody sick. And the one time I got COVID, not a single person I talked to got it, which is weird. I just find that slightly strange. I don't know, it's just weird. Because it's like, COVID's the thing that's like, oh my god, everyone's gonna get it if you get it. But nobody got it when I got it. It was weird. I don't know. Can you actually, like, walk up this? Oh, you can. You can do parkour. It's the type of parkour Crazy would make, repetitive. Sorry, I mean, it's just going to be weird. You just don't believe in it, yeah, easy. If I don't believe in it, it doesn't exist. Just remember that, guys. That kind of looks cool. I like that. I don't know why. We gotta do the backside, though. Yeah. I really don't want to do the backside, if I'm honest here. Yeah, I gotta do it eventually. I might as well get it out of the way, I guess. So, I'm gonna quickly build this down. But I had COVID, February of this year, I think. It was whatever the quarter switch was of my school, which I don't remember what that was. Gotta be honest, I don't care enough. Okay, what is this? 47. Is this 45 over here? Yeah. Okay. Means I gotta go one more down, and then this will be the marker. To which I can go all the way down to the ground. I think it looks cool. Thank you, appreciate that. Drinking orange juice like every day makes me sure it's not vitamin C. I swear, I feel like I get extremely unlucky around Christmas. 20, oh my god, hold on, let me go back in time. 2017, I got sick, it was like, what day was it? It was a little bit before Christmas. It was significantly before Christmas. I was like, okay, I'll get better from this. But I didn't, like, eat or drink enough, so I had to go to the hospital on, I think, Christmas Eve and get an IV. That was fun. 2019, I, got really sick, and, like, pretty much everyone in my family did, which was fantastic, lovely experience. So I just sat around and was sick all day. And that was, like, I think, the worst I've ever been sick. Because it wasn't, like, I mean, obviously, yeah, it was bad, but it wasn't, like, what am I trying to say? It wasn't like, oh, whatever, okay, you know, week and we're done. It was, like, about 2 to 2.5 weeks of that being really bad. And then I had a cough for the next, like, 3 months. And it just wouldn't go away. And I was like, really? That's great. So that was great. Fantastic. I read what you said in the Discord, so I know the answer to that. Why is it always the holidays? Why is it always the holidays? Because of the weather. And then I think last year I got slightly sick, and I forget what it was. It was like I was starting to get sick, and I was like, oh no, not again. But I don't think I actually got that bad. But it's just like every year. It's like, come on. Why does it gotta be this time? Although last year was different. I guess actually this year was more so. I got sick so many times, and I got sick again recently. Although it wasn't that bad. Just kind of like... just kind of like bad. I wasn't that, like... I don't even know what it was, honestly. It was weird. I thought it was strep the first couple of days, but it wasn't, which was good. I didn't want it to be strep. Hello, Samuel. I don't know where that is, crazy. So that's not very descriptive. Well, it is descriptive, I guess. Is it descriptive? I don't know. What is the definition of being descriptive? Wait. Can I believe Christmas is in under 20 days? Actually, no, it's not. I can't do math. It's in 21 days. That's still, like, very close. It's in exactly 3 weeks, actually. Also, I hate it's on a Sunday, because that means my break is shorter. Yes, I know, I'm greedy like that. That was an unfunny joke, crazy. Also, sure, I guess. Alright, now we just have the two corners and then the entire god-darn pyramid to make. Yeah, whatever, we'll just start from here and just go along. I'll be here a while. Sorry, this is a boring one. Hopefully next time we do this, though, it'll be a lot more of new stuff and not just basically puffing out the pyramid. Because this is the thing we have to do, let's be honest here. I keep calling it a pyramid. It's really a temple. Although not that they're much different, I guess, under these circumstances. But, you know. I thought about, like, this is an idea I had for a while. I wanted to do a temple, but I didn't know what kind of temple, and I was like, ooh, futuristic. With the squid, because we have squids in the future, guys. Actually time traveled and it took an image of this, and this is a real temple that'll be existing in 2300. None of you will know because you'll all probably be not alive anymore. So I could be right. Just remember that. Just live with that thought that I could actually be right that this could exist in 2300, but we'll never know. By the way, if anybody's watching this in 2300, make sure to make this. Just so I can prove a point. Even though I'll be dead. Like, we my break to the 23rd, but it's still 2 weeks. Might as well school and Christmas. Yeah, pretty much. But we always have it the 23rd. It's just... It could work a certain way to where you get, like, a little bit of an extra day or two. Because of, no one wants to... Because they wouldn't make you go on the Monday if Christmas was, say, Wednesday, I think. I think that happened one year. Then again, it doesn't help because New Year's still screws you up. Well, New Year's would also be on a Wednesday, so I guess maybe it would help. But this year I think it's like really short. Because it's the we'll say 24th to like the 2nd. I think are the days off. Just sad. What I don't understand is they took our days and like I guess they took those extra days and put them towards Easter because we have a longer Easter break this year, which doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like if they're gonna do that, they should make Thanksgiving 1 day longer and Easter 1 day longer. Because they made it 2 days longer. So give 1 to each. I'd rather Thanksgiving be a little longer because Thanksgiving, I don't know. People go out for Thanksgiving. People need those days off more than they'll need them for Easter. Like, who's gonna go across the country for Easter, you know? You might for Thanksgiving, because you're going to visit family. I mean, you might for Easter. I'm not saying you're not gonna. But the implications of Easter aren't, like, quite as much. And also, Christmas you should get off earlier than the 23rd, because a lot of people are probably traveling for Christmas, too. Did I ask, Crazy? It's a crystal. Cry about it. Although my spikes didn't turn out as spikes, they turned out as tentacles, which is unfortunate. School system does not care, honestly. They just make the schedule like, yeah, whatever, the kids will suffer. Not my problem. And then what sucks is it's like, I had, how much I got sick earlier in the year, I kind of like took more days off than I should have, just kind of mentally, because I couldn't bring myself to go to school, because I was physically and mentally and emotionally exhausted. So I was like, it's not gonna go. And then it's like, I mean, I missed 5 days, so fair. But I had so much work, and I just didn't do like 20% of it. And my grades didn't suffer that much. I mean, obviously they dropped, but I still got all A's. I know. I got, I think, 1B. But it wasn't even because of missing work. But it's like, you know, it's just like, the school makes you go through this, and then if you're like sick or whatever, they make you pay for being sick. It's like, how am I supposed to control that, my guy? It's just infuriating. And then for me, I'm probably screwed because I have math second semester, which, you know, is whatever. But I'm gonna miss like an entire month because we're going like a lot of areas, and I'm like, it's always good. Alright, another segment basically done. I mean, still gotta add the blue thing, but it's fine. Human zone insert something crazy would say. Honestly, didn't ask. Just gonna do this, because why not? Actually, I'm gonna do it every other, I think, because 1, 2, 3, yeah, every other. Trust me, it'll make sense. It's also kind of funny to do it this way. Oh no. Hello, Jensen. F in the chat for something we didn't ask. That's true. F in the chat for crazy for saying something that I didn't ask. Bro, how many things are there? Okay, there we go. We're almost done the actual temple pyramid part of the temple, guys. That didn't make any sense the way that I worded that. I could have worded that about 20 times better. And in 20 different ways better. That also didn't grammar. You know what? I'm done with grammaring today. It's been a long enough day to try and grammar, to try to form a grammatically proper sentence. I'm done at this point. Once it's past like 3 p.m. Now, once the school day is over, my grammar just like dissolves. Although not that it's, I mean, it's a Sunday, so not that I had to worry about school, but, you know. Yeah, we'll be there by tomorrow, I'm sure. If we're lucky. Woke up by setting the over the horizon something. Okay, yes, really helps. That's good. My alarm is like, it's enough to where it wakes me up, but it doesn't like scare me. Bro, I woke up this morning for some reason, and I don't know why it really scared me, but my dog was barking, and for some reason it scared the crap out of me. No reason it should have, it just did. I mean, her bark is kind of loud and high-pitched and ear-piercing, so fair enough, but... No, crazy. No. Thank God he didn't get it. It's still set. It's still set as it though. Almost there. I don't know what to say. Usually this would be a point to where I'd be saying something, but there's nothing to say. Oh, those light gray dots look really weird from in here. It's cursed. So wait, what is happening here? Oh, there's a lot of extra rows here, okay. I'm just gonna clean it up because I don't know why, because I want to. There we go. Agree. We're just watching. Would take more than a day. Is the thing lagging? Hello, J Gray. I don't know. It looked like it was for a second, although I might just be absolutely delusional. So I wouldn't put it. Oh, I have to go another lower. Would you look at that? Did I just, like, forget that that was a thing? I did just forget that was a thing. Okay. Good, like, sick love lag. My favorite. My internet has been garbage. I don't know why. It, like, playing Rocket League, I'm not getting good frames or anything. It's so laggy. I'm like, bruh, let me just play my Rocket League. And it won't let me because it's being mean. Well, was it before I said? It looked like it was for a second. I don't know if it is at this very moment. But it looked like it was when I looked. Okay, now this is where I screw up. Modestly. Okay, let's add the blue, I guess. Because the blue is basically gonna, like, do everything. The blue is. It just is. I don't know. What it is, couldn't tell you. But if I have this blue line, I can actually see, how everything's supposed to line up, right? So, well, I don't think it's supposed to be, I guess it doesn't matter if it's in the corner or not, because you can't see it. But, if I go 1, 2, 3, yeah, so that should be right, then. And I'll just make these corners go down, just for fun. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with these parts. But, yeah, that'll help me a little bit. Just enough. And I'll go all the way around, because why not? What stuff? Huh? I'm so confused. Also, spell better and grammar better. Oh, hey, look, it's down there. I really don't need the smooth course right now, so I'm gonna not do it, because why would I do something I don't need, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let me make sure it actually is 4. I don't know if it is or not. Okay, it is. Checkmate. Did you... checkmate? What? What did I do? Did I spell something wrong? You're still not grammaring. Or, oh no, because I... okay, never mind, because I said grammar wrong. Never mind, I'm slow. Now you sound like random. Take that as you wish. I find it so weird how this, like, keeps up. Well, I guess it makes sort of sense. It is just a diagonal. It just feels weird the way that it works. That's... okay. I know it wasn't long enough on at least one side. Like Wednesday and Thursday? Are you okay, Crazy? Did you get bonked in the head with a watermelon again? Like a bean in the temple. You are a bean in the temple. I'm gonna make the great bean. I don't even know what it's called. The big bean in wherever it is. I don't actually know where it is. London? I don't know. The big shiny bean. Is that descriptive enough? Kind of looks like a bean. I know I'm being very vague. How is it so far? Yeah, good enough. Correct enough. Well, you could have done it with better English. I guess I'll do the other side of blue and then I'll move on to the not blue part. AKA the light gray part. Wednesday, I think, is the worst day of the week. Because Monday, you have no hope. Wednesday is just in that range to where you're already about done with the week, but you're just too far away from Friday to even, like, exist. A lizard in a drain pipe. I am a lizard in a drain pipe, that's true. Don't like any day of the week, probably. No, yeah, I do. But under different circumstances. Ay, ay, ay. Yawn. Come on, we're so close to the top. I'm not gonna look so I can assume that that's actually correct. It feels like we are. Yet it just keeps going. There it is. See, I told you. Damn, this guy. It's a TV show. TV show? We can make the inside of it. Most likely, yes. Probably. I mean, we're basically, like, already done the outside, so that'd be kind of pointless to make a Let's Build on this instead of just, like, a time-lapse or something basic. Kind of like me, basic. But, yeah, plan is to start doing inside. But, I mean, you figure if I was doing the outside, this would be 3 episodes. Now, I think what I may do from this point is I may, once I figure out what I want to do with the base part, this little rim, I may move on to doing the inside, because as much as we're lacking in detail, I can worry about the detail later. But there's certain things that I'm going to want in certain spots, and I might want to do the inside before I actually make them. It's hard to explain, but I'm thinking I want to do the inside before I make those details, because then I can line up the inside better. Because I don't know exactly where I want them. I mean, I know roughly, but not like, you know, not exactly enough to where it is going to be bad. Crazy is a rock. My fingers are hurting from all of this spamming. This is like, Back when the slabs, you couldn't speed play slabs. This is what that feels like. Bro, when I made that new church, I don't think you understand how bad the roof of that thing was. Specifically, the underside was horrible. I literally couldn't feel my fingers by the end of it. Yeah, that's why Little MS2 is better. So I can actually feel my fingers while working on it. This isn't entirely something I accounted for when doing all of this at once, though. My fingers. Me when we don't care. Me when I didn't ask if you cared. Man, how did Java players do it? Oh my god, that took way too much effort. There you go. Such a significant amount of yellow liquid. What? Why? Why crazy? I mean, not why did you do that. Why did you have to inform us of that information? Actually, wait, I want to compare this to the front. Now that's interesting. Because I'm looking at it, and I'm realizing... Yeah, having it like that, I think, is better. Because remember that issue that I was talking about earlier? Where this looked like it was going to be too little amount of white? That fixes that issue. Let me switch it back. At least it's only these two, but that's still like, bruh. Well, I think it'll also be less effort to take it down than it will be to fix it. Or just to do it all. Or it'll be the same amount of effort. Yeah, that looks better, I think. Crazy is crazy, that's true. Crazy Gamga. You should permanently change your channel name to that. Crazy. Because it's funny. And I can call you Gamga, kind of like how I call XD, XD. So I can't call you Gaming, because then we have like, oh, which Gaming? Gaming Warehouse? Gaming Pro? Gaming Man 6969? Like, which gaming are we talking about here? Fortnite gaming? Your mom gaming? Lizard gaming? Gamer moment? Now let's actually look at it again. Yes, sirree. I mentioned myself as a gamer for sure. Hey guys, it's Matthew Gaming here. That'd be such a cringy channel name. Watch, that is my channel name in like 12 years. Won't be. It's gonna be dead before I call it that. I kind of legally, I mean, I legally can't. I can't change my channel name at this point, though. It's too iconic. In a, not icon, in an uniconic way, I guess, if you will. That's great. Could we have this debate on a stream? recently. My god, Grand Mansion looks so small next to this. It looks like a spider on top at the right angle. Yeah, that angle almost looks like a spider. Hello, Zach. Yeah, now what is the next step? I guess figuring out how I want the top to be. I kind of like it as is, except for the fact that these aren't connected. But that's a problem for a different day. And when I mean a different day, I mean right now. Also don't want to just fill these in with smooth quartz. I want to do something cool with them. Maybe just like a little window. But I was thinking about having the light gray get removed in the circle part, but I think I want to leave the full circle. Because I think the full circle's cool. And I went through the effort to make it, I might as well leave it. Like, what is it, 5211 or something? That was very off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 52211 I guess 5. I guess if you're talking about circle-wise, it's 5221. Only thing is you can't really get a good thought of this detail because of the big crystal in the middle. Oh look, it fits perfectly. Hold on. Yeah, it fits nicely. Oh, that is trippy. Okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I didn't realize how trippy that would be. I might bring this through the center, because this is going all the way through the center of the build. It's gonna be the centerpiece, it's gonna be cool, and it might have some suspicious liquid inside. Because I like suspicious liquid. I'm gonna stop that sentence before I continue it any further. Build an RV. I am an RV. Maybe not in this video, but in general I might. I've never actually, like, really done anything like that. And this will be like, I guess this could be the centerpiece and everything will kind of work around this. Because it is literally directly in the center, so I'd hope it's a centerpiece. Given. This is a house, I can't remember. Read the title. It's a temple. That isn't a sentence, crazy. It just isn't. But I mean, it's kind of like a base of sorts, I guess, if you will. It's not quite a house, but it's not quite not a house either. It has house characteristics, I guess. That's what we'll go with. We'll pretend like that's nerdy and correct, but I don't know if it is for the definition of a temple. I don't really look up definitions of temples in my free time, like Crazy probably does. And yes, I just gaslighted you for fun, Crazy. You know, it's a temple. the base house vibes, sort of. Something like that. Guys, I think he's building a time machine. Oh, really, Samuel? How'd you know? Imagine eating McDonald's. McDonald's is cringe, random. Honestly, what a nerd, Crazy. What a nerd. Yeah, I'm building my basement right now. How'd you know it, guys? I have this whole thing shoved in my basement right now. Currently walking through it, playing Minecraft on my phone, and building this. I know, I'm just an elite mobile player, what can I say? But yeah, this whole temple actually exists in my basement. I'm trying to summon squids, as you can tell. Now, I guess the question of the day is, do I want to trap myself in or out of this tube? I guess it doesn't matter. It'll basically be the same thing. I guess since I'm inside it, I'll stay inside it. That seems logical. Wow, guys, I had a logical thought. Can you believe it? You know, if I lived in a giant temple, I think at least one of you would know. Unless I'm disguising it. You'll never know, truly. I could live in the middle of Antarctica, and no one would know. Frick, I missed. I don't know. Haha. Into the tube! I would not willfully jump into something like this. Because it doesn't look entirely safe. Okay, now. Let's bring this stripe all the way around because it's gonna stay, probably. Am I living on top or bottom of a world? How are you gonna live on the bottom of a world? Is that a thing you can physically do? Because since the Earth is a sphere, I know, crazy guys, bet you didn't know that one. Since the Earth is a sphere, can't you not be in the bottom of it? Because there is no bottom. There's no bottom to a sphere. At least as far as the Earth is concerned, there is not. You could be in the center of it, but that's technically not the bottom, and that's also technically physically impossible to live in. Antarctica, probably under the right conditions, you could live and survive. In the center of the Earth, no, you would incinerate. I didn't ask if you made that, did I, crazy? So I'll read it later. I'll actually like look into what you're sending me later, probably. Yeah, random is my basement. I was gonna say I'm living inside him, but that would sound really weird, so. I can't imagine. Very short thing. You're a very short thing. I don't care if it's short or not. I'm not looking at it on our stream. This isn't your first time DMing me on our stream. You know how I deal with these things. I only had one exception to where I responded to actually, I've done it a couple of times. One of them I regret the decision. I'm not going to explain that. It's not the actual decision of responding to the DM. It's deeper. And then HK one time I was responding to because it was a different type of a conversation, to say the least. But yeah, respond to a couple of people. Not usually that often. If I order 5 items same day and time, they're all arriving different days. That's true. It's like, alright, so the thing you just ordered now, arriving in 10 minutes. Thing you ordered just now is arriving in 30 days. Thing you ordered just now is arriving in 2029. Thing you ordered just now is actually at your door. And also, the thing you ordered just now is going to arrive in 3 business days. It's like, what, why? But I guess, depends where you're ordering them. With Amazon and stuff, it's not like Amazon is selling the things. Most of it's, outside sellers, so it's kind of under their shipping, not Amazon's. Although it is always in an Amazon box, which I don't know if that's some Amazon thing. I don't know how Amazon selling works. I don't sell on Amazon, believe it or not. At least not yet. It's kind of a fun parkour, frick. Kind of a fun parkour thing to do. See you later, random. Time for the time check. Okay, we've been here for about an hour. It really took us only an hour to do all of that. It's not like more than that. I'm gonna make these 3x3s because they're probably gonna be 3x3s. I was gonna say I could leave the bottom open, but then I realized I made the front door for a reason. You're not just gonna be like, oh yes, look at this great door. Isn't it great? Like, no. So I'm gonna actually add these buttons on the back side here. Hello, Dom. Yes. Go over here. This is a really, like, awkward thing to do, and I don't know why, it just is. Look at my quick fingers, I'm so speedy. That's pretty accurate, Crazy. But it's like, what are business days? Like, what is the definition of a business day? Monday to Friday? But doesn't business still happen on Saturdays and Sundays? Like, there's still businesses. A business day is every day. Am I thinking too hard into this? Of course it's a block off. Okay, so hold on. 10, 9, 10. Darn, how'd you know, Samuel? No way, is that a table? And then... This where it gets interesting, because... I don't want to add windows here. I guess I could add windows. Although I think that design works. Which is good, that's what I want. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Now, never mind. Okay, I was gonna say I don't know if the math will work on the other sides because the door, but it does. Making fun of your own kind, imagine crazy. Something about that, just like that, looks cool. I kind of do want to add windows, because if I add a full wall, it'll look weird. Unless I did, like, wall, window, wall, wall, window, wall. You can still make fun of your own people. That is a thing. Kind of want to try stone bricks and maybe some black glass. If I did two panels of black glass. Yeah, I think I like that. I think. Let me try stone bricks on that one. Yeah, I think I'll go with stone bricks. Well, thinking window is logical, but Oh wait, that's not. I don't know, like 7 or 9 or something? I don't care enough to know. Looks like a face. No. I can't believe this. Crazy is a war criminal, that's true. Also, yeah, cancel me, go for it. Go ahead and cancel me on the frickin' Instabook or whatever it's called. For obvious reasons. I'm joking. I know, I'm not that old. Probably not. Well, it's stupid because it's lopsided. But we can change that. Oh my god, he's getting doxxed. They're not 423. Where? So you better not say it. Got another grid there. Yeah, I think that works. I'm okay enough with that. Span? That's not... I'm in Spain without the A. We. Okay. I might not do Stonebreaker or Glass for all of them. It might be different per. But, just, you know. N. I'm in China without the A. Chin. Doesn't even... That makes no sense, but it's fine. It'll work. No. I am incapable. Pin? I'm in spin without the I or the N? That actually does technically work if you think about it hard enough, but don't think too hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boop boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boop boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. Okay. Oh my god, I've been doxxed. Oh man, I wonder if that would fit in here. Just throw an entire mansion in here. Call it a day. You live in pans? Hey, I don't like my own streams. Thank you very much. I don't think I have a single one of my own videos liked because I think it's cringe. Actually, I might have one. Sorry, I didn't do it this time. I might leave these open for now because these might depend on what I actually do with the inside. I can't just kind of build and be like, yeah, whatever, although I could, and then if I have to destroy them, then I have to destroy them, I guess. Ah! Head in the ceiling. I live in Pan! Same, honestly. I love Pan. That's not entirely what I was trying to do, but that works. What if you are the Pan? I live in life like a pan. I wish that sounded cooler. That's true, and I hate that, Samuel. I hate that realization. I have so many better builds, but no. Nah, nobody likes them. Not that my Hell Neighbor builds are bad, just they aren't like... I built much better. Well, so from this point, my biggest things are obviously fill these in, which I can't do right now. Other things that I want to do, I also can't do because they're based on the inside. Now, what do I want to do with this up here? I'm not sure yet. This is kind of up for later debate. Now, I can, I guess, do some... I'll leave those open for now, because, again, it all just depends. But I think the next thing is going to be start carving out inside stuff. I'm actually going to bring all these in by 2. So that way they are... better. Shut up, phone. I guess I'll only do it with the front because the sides I'm gonna feel like confuse myself. And be like, wait, hold on, how's that go again? I live in pain, spin, pain, also Spain, also spell, also sin. Oh no, not sin. It's perfect, Samuel. No, don't get to 100,000. That's mean. Can't believe I just said getting a video of mine to 100,000 views is mean. It's sadly getting there, I think. Hold on, wait. Actually, I'm gonna check real quick before I end the stream. I live in inn. Honestly, same. Hold on, I think it's a normal video. 81,000. Yeah, it's kind of getting there. What I'm doing for the inside. I'm not entirely sure. I've got a couple of plans. I want to have couple of garages probably and stuff. And in general, I'm not really sure, but maybe some lab, maybe some weird things, just like kind of futuristic-esque things. Science-y, floating, all that good stuff. So it actually looks really cool, though. My only issue is that seeing as these are all the one block incline, I'm probably gonna have to go back and change that, which granted won't be extremely difficult, but it's gonna be just boring. Yeah, that is something I'll have to think about. But I think those are going to where I'm going to end this video. That was a good amount of progress, not like a ton. It's kind of just stuff that we already knew was happening. And also filled in that little bottom. So we got a full outside build. Next stream or video of this, not next stream period. Next video on this will be the inside. We shall start. And we can down a blaster. That's good. Yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys did enjoy this video as I save this into the playlist as per usual. Oh no, not a Bendy in the Dark Revival video, unheard of. There it is. Have a fantastic dinner, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.